Hey guys, this is me trying to work out a little bit of danger room stuff. Right here I'm playing Apocalypse. We have a Captain America and we have a Professor X. And what I'm going to try to do here is walk you through how I play each one of them. So with Apocalypse, it's going to be mainly just attack. Like I'm not really going to be going for any of the orbs or anything like that. And honestly, I'm not even going to use my tier 3 here in this first phase because there really isn't a point. As you can see, he already gets down to the chaotic gate. Now, in a perfect world, we'd want to eliminate those orbs right there. But the first orbs aren't that bad because they don't last that long. I'm also trying to wait here to see if we can get to wait for Professor X here to get my tier 3 out. So there we go. Use the exclusive skill, so there I go. Now, I probably could have just waited there because obviously, like, there was, I don't know, 4 bars maybe. That was just sheer luck that I got the shield one there with Cyclops throwing up all that crap there. And as you can see, we also missed this one, but that's not so bad either because you can basically hang out at the top of the screen anyway. Now here I was just gonna get it down here. I kind of knew we had a nice little lead, so I wasn't too worried about that, especially with missiles. Captain America actually is pretty good on this. He's probably, I would probably say Captain America might actually even be better than Cyclops for this. But you have to, I think the main cog for this is going to be actually Professor X and Apocalypse. And then you can use like Captain America or Cyclops depending on what you want to do. So they're lagging behind. I decided to go ahead and go for the kill there. I probably should have just waited because as you can see, we went berserk anyway and kind of messed up. But we have a big enough lead, so it's not a big deal. It's really, really important to get that third phase of orbs out of there. Because if you can get that third phase of orbs out, you can just go crazy on or you can go crazy on Stryfe that last phase and not have to worry about stuff. So there you go. Apocalypse lead still had like 7 million. Alright, here I'm Professor X. I'm setting up the code word is going to be use exclusive skill for when I'm going to pop the berserk. Now, Professor X, I'm actually not totally worried about damage because he's going to do damage anyway. What I do want is I want to get as many orbs as I can when I can see them. Like, you can see that big grouping over there. So I'm going to be going for those. And the thing's following me, so I'm going to go ahead and knock out whatever orbs I can there. So we have a little easier time doing this. Alright, set up to use the exclusive skill. Of course, Stryfe just pops around. So what I should have done there is I actually should have just waited for him to pop up over on that side of the screen and then use it. So that's my error right there. And I'm just using that right now just so I can pop off whatever I can there. I also wanted that to build up my Berserk again. So there we go. So I got Berserk again. As you can see, we got Apocalypse and Cyclops destroying him. So there we go. Get a huge lead on them because of that. Now it's following Cyclops. And we managed to wipe out almost every orb possible. So there's only a few left. So we can actually kind of relax here. I'm using the tier 3 up there to avoid the lasers. I'm almost built up another one of these things. It's doubtful that I'll actually have to use it, so I'm kind of just attacking right now. And there we go. Nice easy win. Alright, this next one is me playing Cyclops. I don't believe we have a code word for this one, so this one's more jumpy in terms of when to use your tier 3s to coordinate with Professor X. I think in general it's best to have some sort of code word to go at to pop tier 3s with him. Now, Cyclops, you can see I'm not really attacking because if you attack too much with a Cyclops, you're just going to die. And that's not going to help you out at all anyway, because the only real damage he's going to get is tier 3s. And 5-4 isn't so bad either. I probably should not have wasted that right there. And our Professor X is doing a good job of wiping out whatever he can there. Alright, we got the tier 3 going on there with Apocalypse. I'm just building up mine, staying away. Doing 5-4, and I'll approach with 2 because of the super armor. Alright, got my tier 3. I'm just going to blast him down because I'm not quite sure, of course, when Professor X is actually going to be doing stuff. So, got a heal on them there. Alright. Our Professor X probably should have waited for the Berserk until after the phase change, but that's okay. We have a big lead. I'm sitting here running in the dark, obviously. Alright, and I know basically to head to the top of the screen because that is where the money is. Alright, we're just working him down here. I'm trying to stay away from being right in front of him during most of all this. Basically playing Cyclops like you probably should anyway, just blasting him from the side. As you can see, I still wasn't immune to dying, unfortunately. Alright, I'm just collecting what I can just to mess with the other team here. We managed to get up almost all of the orbs there, so we had a pretty clean run this last time. As you can see, it really does help because you basically don't have to wait around, so that's a good thing. Now, this last one is actually more funny than anything. We had someone with a bad connection that actually dropped out almost as soon as it starts. We were testing something out because my friend said that he could have sworn he was able to basically attack the portals. So we were just messing around here trying to see if that actually is something or not. Now it starts out like a normal match. Eventually you'll see Apocalypse just sitting there. So he's about to drop out. There we go. So-and-so left team. Alright. Now I'm gonna try to attack. I'm trying to attack these portals, but nothing's happening. And then the screen freezes. I don't know how that happened, but someone did about, I don't know, 20 million damage somehow without attacking. So anyway, that's that. Thank you guys.